Hi everyone, it is Thris. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a returning Stitchy. I hope everybody is doing super duper. So I have lots of things to show you guys. Before I do that, I wanted to tell you that I have made a decision about what I'm doing about my birthday thing. I put a poll up asking you guys what I should do for my birthday gift or whatever. Every year I do a yarn store. So like last year I did I think it was ice yarns for my birthday. The year before that I did webs, or last year I did webs. The year before that I did ice yarns, and the year before that I did Stanley, or I don't know, some whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what I did the past 3 years. So this year I was looking at what companies to go with, and I decided this year that I'm not going to go with a company. I'm going to shop friends or small companies. So I bought stuff from I bought a mystery box from Nicole, one of her luxury boxes. I bought mystery boxes from Cassie at Niche Crafts. I bought a mystery box from Mama G Gear. And I don't remember. As it comes in, I will... Sorry. Andrew's home today, so his phone's going off. But I will show you that as they come. So it is, yeah, it is just, I'm supporting small business and friends, and that is what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm hoping to have my monetization party by the end of this month, and then I want to have like a birthday celebration next month. So anyway, okay. So I have some stuff to show you guys, all sorts of things. Happy Meal, a purchase, some Amazon stuff. I have my Leither subscription and an order. I don't know if I'm going to do that in this video or next video, so we shall see, I guess. Okay, so the first thing I have is from Tammy Woods, and I think there is a Happy Meal that I accidentally erased a video on, and I'm not sure. If you have not seen your Happy Meal come up, please email me. It is not my intention. I apologize. I will go and record all sorts of things that don't end up making it on the channel. And so when I go through to erase that, sometimes I accidentally erase stuff that I didn't intend to erase. Okay, so there is a little sunflower card. Here is a couple of stitch markers that I made for you. Also, I threw in a couple of keychains. Ooh. I hope you enjoy. Your friend Tammy Woods. I love keychains, y'all. And I always say, I wouldn't have, if it weren't for you guys making me or sending me stitch markers, I wouldn't have any because I never make them for myself. So this one is a little gummy bear. And it has little iridescent flowers. That's cute. And it's on a lobster clasp, a 15mm lobster clasp. And then this, oh, this is so cool. Okay, this one has a little ball at the end that has like confetti in it. That's cool, and it moves around. And then it says my name in little block letters. That's really cool, Tammy. Thank you. Do you have a website or Etsy or something like that that you sell your stuff on? Forgive me if this is common knowledge. I live under a rock, in case you guys weren't aware. And then my husband can't take a day off. When he takes the day off, they don't know what to do. And he never gets a break. His phone just goes off the whole time. Drives me nuts. This is cool. So here's a keychain. It has a little crystal, what are they called? Is that called pillar crystals? I don't know. So that one's cool. I don't know what this is because I'm blanking right now. Oh, that drives me crazy. I'm drawing a blank. So that is really cute. That is a really cute keychain. I love that. I'm going to put that on my bag immediately. And then here is, oh, this is cute. Here is a turtle that says Bahamas. I have never been there. My husband has been. I have never been to the Bahamas. Probably will never get to go. Sure would love to though. So these are really cute. Thank you so much. I love this one with the little confetti in the ball and my name on it. That's cute. I can see whatever I put this on, I'm going to be playing with it all the time. Shaking this stuff around. Thank you, Tammy. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. The next one is so cute. I love that. The next one is from Alice Fredrickson. Pull everything out. Okay. There's a card that says Thriss. Ooh, look at that splash of color. Okay, I'm going to wait to read it. I'm going to start reading the cards after so I don't get spoilers. Okay. So, aww. So you guys know I always lose my magnifier. She bought me another magnifier. Oh, this is so sweet. It's so helpful. It's a good one too. And there's lights on it. So I just have to put a battery in here. And there's lights on it. I love that. Mine has light on it too, but it's so old. It has broken down over time and I haven't been able to, I just haven't replaced it. Nice. This is a good one. Thank you. This is a good one. I appreciate that. So this is the one that she got. Handhold magnifier. I'm not sure who the brand is. I'm not sure who the brand is, but yeah. So there's that. Oh, that is so cool. I really appreciate that. I'm going to keep this right here because we'll use it. And then, oh my god. See, rubber duckies. Oh, I love these. I have these rubber ducky charms too. Oh, and it does this to cheer me up, and it certainly does. So I didn't used to use these. I would only use the like diaper ones, stitch markers. But I've been using these in my work lately, and I'm so grateful for them. And what I want to do is that tree of life thing I need to make, and I want to set it like over to the side, like on the wall. And I'm going to hang all of my stitch markers on it so that I can just like grab them as I go. Right now they're sitting in a little resin thing that Nicole made me, which I love that too. I'll keep some right there where they're easy to reach, but then I'll put the majority of them on the tree of life thing. This is so cool. Thank you. Oh, the time that went into making all of these, I really appreciate it. The time that went into you making yours too, Tammy. Like, that's what blows my mind, is when you guys like sit and hand make something. Like, you're taking the time to sit there and do something like that for me. That means so much to me. It's really sweet. Oh, I love these so much. And then, oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. Thriss, for your kindness, I wanted to thank you in some little way. When you lost your magnifier, I got one for you. Not as nice. No, it is lovely. not as nice, but now that you found yours, maybe you can use this one in your purse. The other items will be a surprise. I hope you like them. Watching you on the tube is very enriching. I appreciate that. Do take care. Best wishes, Alice. I appreciate you saying that. That's so sweet. I think I'm boring, so I appreciate that when you guys say stuff like that. It really does mean a lot. I know in the comment section, I feel like when I'm saying, oh my gosh, it means so much to me, like, it get, like, the true feeling of it gets lost. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys have brought me a lot of happiness with these. Tammy and... oh, man. Tammy and Alice, I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. And, yeah, I will put this one in my bag. That way I know exactly where it is, and it can't get lost. So when I lose this one, I'll have that one. Okay, so you guys know that I sent in my Furl's Odyssey hook because it broke in half. And then I also sent in my Polaris and my Aries because I'm a brat. And my Aries was brown, and the Aries hook was supposed to be red, and mine was brown. And then the Polaris one had a bubble right at the thin part, and I was afraid if I used it, it was going to break. Well, also, it only had color at the little bottom, like the bottom, like, third of an inch was it. And the rest of it was just clear, and I was not very happy with that, but I sent it back because of the bubble. So they sent me back my Odyssey. Luckily, they did have one in the warehouse, so I was very grateful for that. And they accidentally refunded my Polaris and my Aries instead of replacing it. So they fixed it, though. They invoiced me and I paid them, and they're sending that now. But I was opening, so I'm just grabbing this. Oh, it's the old style box. Cool. I like the old style box better. I like the black and silver, and that it has the hook markings on the outside of it. I don't like the new boxes. So, yay. I have my 5mm. But they sent me a little extra. Give me songs to sing and emerald dreams to dream, and I'll give you love unfolding. Jim Morrison. So they sent me that little notions bag. So I thought that was sweet. They didn't have to do that. Oh, I want to show you guys what I got. It's my new shirt. It says, always be yourself. Oops. Always be yourself unless you can be a duck. Then always be a duck. And then I'm wearing rubber ducky pants. So that's my new outfit. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay. And I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I treated myself, and I got my Stanwood Swift because I don't have a tabletop one. I have an Amish one that I have to lay on the floor, and I really don't like doing it down there. So I'm very happy to have this one now. There was a good sale on Amazon on it, and it kept going out of stock, and I finally it came in stock, and I just did it. And I'm going to keep the Amish one and use it for when Andrew's using my desk, and I need to wind something, so then I'll have the one on the floor. And then I got the Stanwood ball winder. So Amazon also, there was a good deal. Oh, it's not assembled. I got it because I didn't think that my ball winder was going to be able to handle the power balls from Keith, but it surprisingly did. But I'm still going to put it together and use it and see if it's better than mine. If it works better than mine, then I'll keep it. If not, then I'll send it back. I don't care about the brand name of it. I just want something that works. Mine's a few years old and it works pretty good. It's starting to like have a little bit of issue, but I think I just need to oil the gears. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Leither stuff because I worry that, I don't know, I always worry I'm boring. I'm gonna show you the Leither stuff, but I am gonna do a dedicated video to it as like a review. But I wanted to show you guys, so this is one of the things, like Leither is a small business. Ashley and her husband she does the hand dyeing, he does the hook making, and I have fallen in love. It is my new favorite obsession. So I ordered an order, this is in one of their Halloween boxes, I love it. I love their, I ordered an order of hand-dyed yarn. When I ordered the subscription box, this was the yarn that was shown on the stock photo. And I thought that was the yarn that was going to come in it. And it didn't. I was still fine with what I got, but that isn't what was in my box. And so I emailed her and I was like, how do I get that yarn? And she's like, well, it's out of stock, but you know, it will be coming back into stock soon. And as soon as it came back into stock, I pounced. And this is called Sydney DK. Now, I want to tell you guys how I do it, how I'm able to do like big orders and stuff. I had to do this one this way. I use Shop Pay, and I did 6. I think it was 6. I don't remember how many installments I did on this. But I use payment plans a lot. Now, I need to pull it back, rein it in, be careful to not have as many out as I did. So I'm being careful about it now. But like, you know, use those things like the Afterpay and Klarna and the PayPal Pay in 4 and stuff like that. That's how I'm able to do stuff like this, because otherwise I would never be able to do this just outright. And there's like Affirm and Shop Pay and stuff like that. And like the Klarna, it isn't just every 2 weeks. You can, if you have good enough credit, you can be approved for monthly payments. So I just did one on there and it's like 6 months or something like that. Okay. And like my Stanwood stuff, I did on Affirm through Amazon and got approved for 0 interest, I believe it was. And I could have done 18 months, but I did 6 so I could get it paid off sooner. Or maybe there was low interest and that's why I did 6 months so I wouldn't have to pay as much. I don't remember. But there are options for that. But this is the... I'm only saying that because I've had several people ask, how do you do these big purchases? And so I just... Well, they want to know how I afford it, which is none of their business. But to answer that question, this is how I do it. So this is that colorway. And so I had, when I ordered it, I said, if there's any way you can do like a little bit less white, more gray and blue, that would be super duper. I don't know if this is how it was going to come anyway, or if she did customize it for me. So I'm not sure. I have another hand-dyed order that I am doing, and it is through Cassie with Niche Craft. Now I did order some, mystery boxes from her, but I'm having her hand dye an order of yarn for me. And yes, I am a hand dyer, and it seems silly that I would ask another dyer to dye for me. I don't have time, and I'm super critical, so every time I dye myself something, I don't like it. If somebody else were to dye it exactly how I dye it, I would love it. But I don't know, I'm weird. So I have an order of this, and it is enough. I got enough to make a cardigan, because that's all I ever make. And what I believe I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Painted Canyon cardigan because I'm obsessed with it right now. Unless this is enough to do a like longer one or something, I might just adapt the pattern and make it longer. I want to incorporate some solid in here. So I'm either going to incorporate a solid navy blue, or I'm going to incorporate the a power ball that I have coming. So, which is the Keith one, the dark navy blue to light blue ombre one. So I don't know how I'm doing it, but there's that. Then I got my other subscription from Leither, so I have two. I have the one where you get 2 hanks, a hook. You get everything you need for a project, and so it's 2 hanks, a hook, and in this last one, which I have right here, I'll just show you. February's was this. Looks like garden. It's very gardeny. There was 2 hanks of that, a hook, the puffer guy for the top of the hat, and a few stitch markers, and the button for this so that you can remove this to wash it. And then it comes with the pattern. It comes with a knit and a crochet pattern. So this was March's. So I get this one, and then I'm getting this one. Now this will end at some point, I do believe, because this is for a crochet along, and it's the minis subscription box. I don't know if when this project ends, if it starts a new one and continues, or if this will end. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. So with this one, there should be March's in here, or February's. I don't know. It's a month. There should be whatever month this is. And then I also ordered, because I was late 1 month. I had missed 1 month. And it gives you more yarn than you need for the project. But I wanted to go ahead and have the entire thing. So I ordered the 1 month that I was missing also. So both of those should be in here. Okay, hold on. Are they all together? Because this doesn't look like a mini. Oh, yes. Okay, they're all together. I was like, this is not minis. This is a big hank. I am confused. Okay. I'm not into pink that much, but you can't tell me that's not gorgeous. So it's 5 hanks, 20 grams each, and they're all going into one big project. I believe it is a cardigan. I haven't even looked at it because this is the first time I got it. Oh, that's pretty. It is very pretty. I've been thinking about doing minis with my sub box. Doing either a separate sub box where I give you enough to do a cardigan, your own. Well, I can't really do that because everybody, different sizes, different patterns. So I wouldn't be able to do it for that. But like doing 1 month where there's minis that you can put together. So if you ordered the 2 hank, which would give you 200 grams, you would still get 200 grams, but it would be split up into minis that would coordinate. You guys can tell me what you think about that. And then there is this one, so I know that this one is the current month. This is the month that I ordered. I think this is February's. And then this is the month before that. There we go. I am very curious. I cannot wait. I've never really done a crochet along before, but this one I'm kind of excited about because I'm getting into the idea of minis. I never had them before, and I never really understood them and thought they were kind of silly, but now I'm obsessed with the idea of them. And so I'm excited to put this together and see how this all works. Okay, I don't know that I'm ever going to get these back in the ball band. And then, oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at the butterfly. Oh, you guys, that is gorgeous. Ashley, I need to know. Ashley is the lady who dyes the yarn. Not that I think for a second she watches my channel, but If you do, Ashley, I need to know where you got that butterfly. That is Gorgina. Okay, and then there is... So, this is a bonus crochet pattern. This is not what the crochet along is, but this is butterfly hexagon blanket. You won't catch me doing a motif blanket. I have to be really in love with the yarn and the pattern to do motifs. Can't stand them. Which is kind of silly because for an ADD riddled brain, that honestly should be fun because I can just sit down and do one and then move on to something else. But I don't know. I don't like them. Okay, so this is what we are making. Finally get to see it. So cool. Okay. Don't want to bend my pattern. This is Ashley. This is the maker of the yarn and owner of Leither. So that is the pattern. There's the cardigan that we're making. Cool. Sweet. So I'm excited. I'm excited to put all these together. I can't wait to see what the next month is. So I'm going to have to work my fingers off real fast to get caught up. Because ideally I would like to actually do it every month as it comes in and like log the process with you guys, show you guys. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just got to get caught up. So I have 200 grams of yarn I need to work through to get caught up. So maybe I should not start another whip. Maybe I should start this. I have all this stuff sitting here that I'm like biting at the bit to get going. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should start this. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this. And I will wind these up on my lovely Stanwood equipment that I'm so stoked about. Stanley. Did I say Stanley? I meant Stanwood. Okay. I think that is it. I'm just looking around to make for sure. Animal check. We have a trickster right here. We have Sebastian back here, and we have whatever this thing is. Still don't have a name for that one. Doggos are with Dad. I'm outranked when he's down here. I'm old hat. So yeah, that's that. I love it. And I hope you guys had fun. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm hesitant to sign off because I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't see anything else over here. Yeah, I don't think I've forgotten anything. I don't know. Alright. I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Leave me tortilla talk questions. And, oh, you know what? Okay, I am a burrito. So, I had to go find the questions. I thought I'd screenshot them. I guess I did not. So there are only 2 that I found in my last video. And so I'm going to save the other one for the next video. Unless I start getting them more regularly. And then I'll start doing more. So Cheryl Smith asked, what is my most effective coping techniques or whatever when life becomes stressful? So it really depends on the situation. If it is I'm having an instant immediate panic attack, I handle that differently than how I would handle the overall like life is being stressful. So the immediate panic attack one, whether it's winter or summer, whatever, I find air that can blow in my face, cold air. And sometimes it's sticking my head in the freezer if I don't have a fan or an air conditioner, but somewhere where I can breathe cold air. If it's wintertime, I will go outside. But I get somewhere where I have cold air blowing in my face and I will box breathe. And if you don't know what box breathing is, it is you breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, you breathe out for 4, and you hold for 4. And you just keep doing that. And while I'm doing that, I will literally, like, well, I mean, literally, I will ground myself, both in my mind and physically. I will plant my feet on the ground. I will spread my toes out. And if I'm outside, it's even more effective. And then I just stand there, and with my eyes closed, box breathing, I relax my body. I imagine every part of my body, either starting from my toes up, head down, and just take it one, body part at a time, relax my toes, relax my feet, my ankles. And I just envision them relaxing. I'll move them around and relax them. And I do that up or down my whole body. And usually by the time I'm done, I am calm. I'm not hyperventilating. I'm better. I'll go splash some cold water on my face, rub my face around, and I feel better. Now, if it is a life is becoming too much and an overtime sort of thing, I handle that differently. So I'll take stock of what is the thing that's stressing me out. And usually when you're stressed out about something, when you have a lot of anxiety about something, it's because it's a situation that you can't affect any sort of change on. Because if you could, you would have fixed it already and you wouldn't be anxious anymore. So 9 times out of 10, our situations that are giving us that anxiety we're anxious because we can't do anything about our situation. So I'll take, let's just say I'm getting fired from my job. Let's just pick something out. I'm getting fired from my job. Is there anything I can do to affect any change on this? Is there any way I can stop this thing from happening? No, there isn't. So this is out of my hands. I can't do anything to fix this. Well, now you have to let it go. Well, it's not as easy as just letting it go. You have to find a way to do it. And for me, that is telling myself, okay, there's nothing you can do to change the situation. All you're doing now is adding stress and a bad mood on top of it. So a bad situation is being made worse. How do you let that go? I mean, it takes practice, first of all, because it's one thing to just say, well, don't be stressed. Okay, now I'm not stressed. It doesn't work like that. I will remind myself of, okay, yes, there's this one bad thing, but there's all these good things. Look at this that happened. Look at that happened. Look at all these things that happens. And there's more jobs out there. I'll just go get another job. It's fine. What did I dislike about this job? Well, I don't have to deal with that anymore. That's going to be great. Now I get to do something new and different that I haven't done before, and or with people that I haven't done before. Maybe there's a new friend in there, and like maybe it'll be a much better environment, and just, I don't know, you're basically talking yourself out of it, I guess. Fake it till you make it. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but I try to just take that situation and dismantle it and take the negative power away from whatever it is that is stressing me out, and realize that I can't fix it. So I have to roll with it. There's nothing that you can do. So you can either, like I've talked to you guys before, you can either feed the weed or you can feed the flower. And which one am I going to feed in this situation? Well, I'm always going to feed the flower. And a lot of this won't work if you don't want it to work. If you just say the words and don't put the intention behind it, it's not going to do anything. You have to really what am I trying to think of? Commit yourself to the process of doing it. And it gets easier. And sometimes you'll have to remind yourself over and over and over again, because you'll start to get down about it again, and just remind yourself again, I can't fix this. I'm stressing about something that I can't fix. I have a game plan of how I'm going to make this into a positive. And you stop thinking about that negative and you switch your brain to the positive. Either how the situation could positively change, or an entire new situation. Maybe you got a new crochet project that you're so excited about doing. Every time you start to think about that negative thing that is stressing you out, you literally have to stop yourself and think about the good thing. You have to replace it. Now, that's not to say that, sometimes the suck exists. Sometimes life just hands it to you. And sometimes it's good to just embrace, this sucks. I don't like this. Embrace it for a couple of minutes or whatever, and then move past it. You can't always bury all of it. That's not healthy to bury everything. And I'm not saying bury it. I'm saying process it. What I was telling you that I do is processing it. I'm processing it. I'm internalizing it. I'm processing it. I can't say a better word for it. And then I'm moving it along to where it's not in here. I'm not suppressing it. I'm processing it. That's super, super important. You can't oppress things because they will boil up and come out. I promise you that. So that's my coping mechanisms when there is a situation. If I can get beyond myself and get beyond my own anger or frustration, I try to take a step back before I respond. I want to respond, not react. I fail at it often, but I try really hard to respond and not react. So that might mean having to take a step back for 20 or 30 minutes and calm down and come back to it later and then make a decision, because like I keep telling you guys, don't make permanent decisions out of temporary feelings. It will 9 times out of 10 not work in your favor. So that's what I do. Hopefully that helps somebody. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it does work for me. And so that's what I do. So I love you guys. And Valerie Brigham, you are on deck for the next tortilla talk question. So the next video, I will do yours. So if you guys want to leave tortilla talk questions down below, I would really love it. Just put like in all caps TTQ, tortilla talk question, and then make your comment, put your question or whatever. But if you have a tortilla talk question in your comment, put TTQ in all caps so that I can see it. And then I screenshot it and I'll save it. So I love you guys. This video was all over the place. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Stay safe, stay weird, and don't make permanent decisions off temporary feelings. Love ya.